Hey guys, Artosis here, and I am bringing you what is probably the best match that we are going to get out of this Asian Championships. This is in the loser bracket, and it's round 3. So right now, we're actually within the top 6 of the tournament, which means only one of these players will advance to the international part of BSL Season 15, which is kind of a shame, to be honest. We have Mihu here, the 2-time defending champion in the top left, and then in the bottom right, ZhanHun, who we saw a lot of games from last season, got top 4 of BSL last season, looks absolutely phenomenal. And, I mean, in my opinion, easily looks like the strongest Protoss in the region. So, should be a good one. I mean, I feel like we've seen Mihu tested a lot more than what we've seen in the past, and we'll see if ZhanHun is able to knock him out, or does Mihu just advance and win yet another one? Okay, well, this is Overwatch. It's a 2-player map, and at first I thought he was going to steal the gas there, but I guess with how quickly he's going, the gate does make sense. Now, we get to just learn if Mihu scouts his main on 2-player maps. Here's the honest thing of it, guys. If you're a Terran player and you're playing a 2-player map against Terran or Protoss, you should each and every time scout your main base. Every single time. Now, this is a little bit tricky because he's going to make the probe come in normally and go up to steal gas. So you might think, oh, well, I mean, he just came from his main base. There's probably nothing there. And Mihu instantly takes his gas. Okay, so that's a very quick gas. And this is actually, it looks pretty decent for ZhanHun right now. It's not like game over or anything. Oh, yes. And now it's getting really good for ZhanHun. So he's blocked in this SCV within the mineral patch. There are ways to glitch it so it'll pop out, but like you're now mining less. This is screwing up the AI of everything. And he got this gas so quickly when really you don't need or want gas. This is all about defending the Zealot efficiently. Now, Mihu actually has very intelligent micro. I'm not going to call it good micro. Well, obviously it's good, but like I don't watch Mihu micro and think, wow, that's fantastic. It's more like he knows what to do. It's not... If you watch Light, you're like, that's fantastic micro, right? Where it's like literally none of his Marines will ever get hit and he'll just massacre your Zealots. Whereas Mihu, it's just kind of intelligent. Anyways, enough about that. We have this actually starting. Look at that. He puts a ton of damage on that pro. Actually does save the SCV from dying. Now, these pylons do make a little bit of a choke, which does change the way that this functions as well. Mihu being very smart getting this bunker here. This bunker will be able to hit both pylons as well. Ooh, a good runaway. But you can see the AI of these SCVs being screwed up immensely here. This is a gigantic problem. Like, they keep going around because they're trying to get to some of these patches that are blocked. But as he pops the pylons, that's going to help him out a lot. This one unpowered shield battery, not going to do a whole hell of a lot. Ooh, he gets on top of the Marine. The Marine will get away and into the bunker, it looks like. Or, well, turn around just to fight for now. The Zealot getting a little bit of damage here. Another pylon going up to try to revive this shield battery, which is an interesting choice because I feel like this rush is almost over. But we'll see if he gets more done because of it. Oh, that Red Marine just barely dodges through the SCVs, returning their cargo there. Now, this is a lot of Zealots, and he's going to have the shield battery. So, look, he's pushing this Marine back so he can get up there and re-heal this. I guess that actually worked out really well. He's healing quite a bit. He's going to put some damage onto this SCV, trying to finish the depot. Oh, that's an issue right there. I think you have to cancel, which means we're going to have a massive supply block at 18 of 18. This is a huge issue right now. Look at this. He has to restart the depot here. Now, the Zealot's actually getting insane value with this shield battery. Oh my god, ZhanHun really busting out the cheese here and making it work so well for him. Look at this. 2 kills and 3 kills. Like, these Zealots are way more than paying for themselves right now. The worker count, 13 to 17 right now. ZhanHun with a gigantic advantage. Mihu in some serious trouble right now. The Zealots continue to come out and try to put some damage on. There's just not that many Marines because of that giant supply block we had. Not that many SCVs either. Just the forcing of the cancel over here. There's been a lot of little things that ZhanHun has done really well that Mihu was not able to parry. And that's a gigantic problem. You see this reflected in his SCV count compared to ZhanHun. Like, if you defend something like this well, you'll always have more workers than your opponent. If you defend it not so well, your opponent passes you in workers, and you start to get very, very far behind. So let's take stock of where we are at. A Zealot here, a Zealot here. Second gateway being made, Cybernex Core is done, but obviously not range. And a Dragoon being made. So the Dragoon's not going to make it. Well, actually it might. With 2 Zealots coming up, 5 Marines don't quite beat 2 Zealots. 3 can beat 1 with good micro. Now he brings out another one. He is going to be able to out-micro these and kill them off, but that's a lot of damage. As you can see, the Dragoon popping out, if micro correctly, can actually kill all of these Marines. Even not micro correctly, I believe it does too. Because most of them are down to 1 hit because of that nice micro from ZhanHun. And you can see that this is becoming a serious issue. Like, he was very close to holding this all the way, and those Zealots coming up with their good health just, like, reduce the count enough. Oh, my God. Is he going to save this pylon? That is insane. If he oh, just gets it there. Had about 1 shot left over. Now, do you make a Vulture? He decides, yes, in fact, he does. But ZhanHun's going to be waiting for it. He wants to catch that Vulture when it pops out. Mihu knows this. He pulls down the SCVs as well as the Marine. He knows that he needs to get this Vulture out to give him a fighting chance at this point. By the way, ZhanHun is actually expanding right now. Oh, man. The Vulture takes a lot of hits and will end up falling. The Dragoon is going to get killed off. But now we have to actually take stock of where we're at in this game. Okay? Range is not done. 1 Dragoon at home. Nexus. This probe may be getting ready to take another. We don't know. Let's take a look at at Mihu's base. He has his factory done. He has a handful of Marines. But the big difference here is an 8-worker advantage for ZhanHun, and his Nexus is almost halfway done before we have a command center started. It doesn't look like a command center will start anytime soon. Okay, to kind of put this in perspective, if in the early game, like a Nexus first, let's say it gives you like a 5-probe advantage, that's gigantic. A 5-worker advantage with the quicker, well, let's say when your command center finishes, they're up 5 probes. That's like a really big deal. Protoss kind of shoots ahead of you at that point. So Mihu is in a pretty deep hole right now. What does he do to try to come back? Now, this makes some sense. He's kind of doing a little bit of like, we used to call this FD Terran, where you go Marines, tanks, and mines off of 1 factory that's fake double, so you're kind of making them think you're going 2 fact, but you're not. It's not really a thing anymore, but it can be a very robust opening if you need to make sure you're basically not dying and also have a possibility of counter pressure. So this is what he's opening with, and yeah, I like that. I think, like, honestly, I can't think of something better for him to do here to make sure he remains alive, basically. Now, this SCV gets in, it sees the robo, it saw the support base since it did run in, and that's huge. So he has a very good idea of what's going on. Mihu going to counter over the bridge a little bit. Great micro here from ZhanHun, putting a ton of damage on these Marines. They are getting very, very low. You really need the Marines for the tanks to work. But the Reaver is going to basically be out when he gets there. So it looks like he's actually walking down. Doesn't want to go over the small bridge. You'd never make it. But honestly, 5 Dragoons is enough to hold this off. Actually, very easily hold it off. Like, 5 hits will just start massacring Marines. And then, I mean, all you need is 4 Goons to kill 2 tanks. They'll kill them very, very quickly. Okay, so the Vulture is out. We'll see if that adds anything for Mihu. He is making his command center. We're up 15 workers for ZhanHun. Terrible situation here for Mihu. All right, and as you can see, everything just gets flattened immediately. Mihu lays a couple mines, tries to retreat. ZhanHun not even chasing because he knows he does not have to. Like, that's maybe where something could go wrong. What if there were a couple mines behind, right? He didn't keep perfect track of what was coming out, so maybe he runs into mines and then suddenly things start to fall apart. But he just sits there, has his Reaver. Now, how do you afford everything you need as Mihu? He's going to need a bunch of turrets. Like, how many turrets does it take to cover? 1. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 turrets to cover. Or he'll probably do a 3, though. He'll probably do like 1, 2, 3. Like something like that. So there's 1, and he'll probably put 1 like here, and yeah, see exactly. Because he can't afford all of them. So he's just going to take this one where you have to kind of micro heavily against this Reaver. Now, out comes the Dragoon. Okay, you got to pull back. Ooh, nice micro there on both sides, really. Pops the Goon immediately. That is excellent defense thus far. And pulls back, keeps that Siege Tank alive. So important. Ooh, the mines here, but he actually kills it as it pops up. That shuttle very, very low right now. There's an observer out. Oh, this is just terrible right now. ZhanHun going to be able to kill the barracks, which is going to slow down additional factory adds. That takes away any possibility of a counterattack, really, because you're only on 2 factories. The Dragoon's just attacking uphill. I think that's just it. Look at that. Gets some more SCVs there as well. Like, if he kills the command center, well, honestly, he wins even if he doesn't kill the command center. But ZhanHun absolutely going to be taking game number 1 here against Mihu, and this is only a best of 3. So our defending champion on the ropes right now. ZhanHun with the cheesy play, executing it very well, great follow-ups, and Mihu's dead. Like, look, yeah, he's sieged and the Dragoon's back up, but it's just, I mean, this is... Everyone who plays the game has been in this type of position, right? Look at how many workers he's down. He's down like 17 workers right now. He's got 2 factories. He doesn't have vulture speed. He doesn't have an armory. He doesn't have a comsat. He doesn't have a barracks to make more factories. Meanwhile, ZhanHun is sitting here producing probes on 3 nexuses, getting more reavers. Like, everything is going his way. He's in perfect shape here. Look at this, 51 supply to 107. I don't even need to speak. Just look at those numbers, and you can see the type of advantage that this proxy gate opening gave ZhanHun. And that's why you always need to scout within your main base. It's so important, especially if you're taking that very, very fast gas to try to counter the gas rush of Protoss. Now, Mihu is getting vulture speed, so we see what his general idea is here. He's producing his SCVs nonstop. He wants to recover on that. He's pushing out to give himself room so his vultures can get by. I think his entire strategy at this point is going to be hinged on vultures running around and getting tons of damage, which doesn't seem likely. 3 Dragoons blocking here. The rally point right in front of this choke. Yeah, there's not a lot of ways for him to actually turn these vultures into real economic damage. So he's trying to pick off anything he can. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. He's going to kill a couple Dragoons basically for free. Loses like a vulture. The barracks is coming up. His economy's starting to get back, right? Like, you want 40-plus probes on 2 base. That's going to be very solid economically, but he's just getting into there now. Against, like, ZhanHun, he has enough probes to play the rest of the game. He does not have to make any more. Now, here comes the push from Mihu. Don't forget, he's on 2 factories. Look at the gateway count. It's bad. It's... Good luck, Mihu. Gets a nice spread out here. The Dragoon's just going to come forward. He's dropping off. Like, here comes the Reaver. The game absolutely done. I think Mihu should just be GGing from here. He's adding more factories, but too little too late in every regard. Just about everything pops. A couple units going to get out. ZhanHun's bank's starting to go up a little bit, but this is the point where he can just run away with it, like max out and everything, and be feeling fantastic about his position. Like, realistically, he can take 2 bases. He can add more tech. We see that he is going for the legs. He's getting +1 and shuttle speed as well. Pretty standard stuff. A little bit of harassment here, but killing 3 probes. Like, honestly, those vultures are worth more to Mihu than the 3 probes are to ZhanHun. ZhanHun, like, could not care less. 66 probes, 63 probes. Doesn't honestly matter that much. In fact, he just queues a few up. So he'll replace those immediately. Pylon wall goes up. Another Nexus. And, well, this is Mihu literally on fire. Multiple buildings on fire here. Not a lot of options. 3rd command center is coming. But this is like one of those games where if you leave, you're not surprised, right? Like, if the Terran leaves. ZhanHun is probably expecting him to at any time. But we've seen the Chinese players really don't like giving up. Oh. Okay, well, nice mine. Kills off the... and that's perfect placement, by the way. Like, where he placed that is where you'll drop the Reaver to kill the turret. So, very, very nice. Good stuff to see. But ZhanHun is up over 100 supply. And he's going to be coming for Mihu here in just a moment. All right, here we go. The attack move. Can 5 tanks hold on against 100 more supply? Do not think so. But I've seen crazier things, like a Defiler and 1 Zergling hold on against 100 supply. Here we go. The Zealots getting on top of the tanks here. Just spreading out. Just killing everything. Not the most efficient attack from ZhanHun, but it does not need to be. And, I mean, we should really be seeing GG here just momentarily. 67 supply to 163. ZhanHun keeping that gigantic advantage. Going to go ahead, drop off the Zealots that he has as he moves forward. A ton of Zealots and another Dragoon coming up as well. GG.